Welcome back, everybody. This is The Terrible Old Man, and I am your host, the Manfromleng. We are playing through The Sinking City from 2019. Charles Reed and I are on the doorstep of Professor Cavendish, who was rumored to be poisoning fish. So we are going to confront him today and hopefully make some progress. Last episode, a bit of a frustrating one. There was a trick to the city archives that we did not see coming. We thought we had all the information, but leaving one box checked makes all the difference. So let's jump in here and see if we can't find Professor Cavendish. I believe they said... Oh, we're in his apartment already? We just walked in. Okay. Sure. Let's use our flashlight. We don't use our flashlight a lot. Okay. So there's a locked door. Second floor, yeah, we knew it was on the second floor, so we know this is the place. We can just open it. Alright. Nice. Nice place you have here, Dr. Cavendish. Oh, lots of notes. Lots of stuff to look at. So the Oakmont Chronicle. Newspaper issue February. Disturbance in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. So there's we already knew the Innsmouthers and people don't get along. Newspaper issue March. Gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD, which has recently risen into prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to be either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it. This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
The professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spend most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to storage. Think about Plan B. Indeed. Let's see what else is in this apartment. There's a letter over here.
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
So as we found out, Cavendish was divorced. So there might be something there. There's a locked door over there we need to check out. Nothing in the bathroom.
The door won't budge.
Oh, this is one. Okay, so we need to be in mind's eye mode. Yep.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Okay, we found it. Okay, a lot of stuff here.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Oh, you're married. You were married to Anna.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Uh-huh.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, not overly difficult, these things.
I
but
don't care what...
George, I can't live like this anymore. You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
No. Oh. Okay. This one was...
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Okay.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Okay, then that
I
one.
don't
then this
care
one.
what your damn EOD cult demands.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
Who's Anna to you?
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Yeah, is this the only way to fight them?
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
Blessed by the sea? Or what are you going to do? Yeah, what is blessed by the sea mean exactly?
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
How do you know all this?
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what are you going to do now?
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
What's with your arm, Cavendish? I'm listening or you deserve to die. Wow. Charles? That's harsh. You're like, I'm going to just shoot you down?
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Wow. Okay. So I either need a favor in exchange or you deserve to die.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Okay, so Charles just threatened to shoot this guy down in cold blood, and now this guy's like, I can't let you leave until you tell me your answer? That is bonkers. It's like, yeah, I don't understand that. That's so what's our mind palace got here? Assaults by police. The ranks are no. Maybe ranks are swelling. No. Darrell Grimes told me that Anna is ruthless in her judgment of guilty EOD members. He is clearly afraid of her. A zealous servant of the EOD. Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of the EOD, and she will follow any instructions without hesitation. Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD's shady ambitions to take over the city, or she does honest charity work for the people of Oakmont on behalf... No, she's a filthy liar. No. She's definitely a filthy liar. Still giving me the Mind Palace thing, so... I think I need this one and this one. Yeah, George sabotaged the EOD. George Cavendish poisoned the fish to undermine the EOD's charitable operations. So George sabotaged the EOD. The fish poison is spreading. A desperate savior, George Cavendish became desperate after the EOD robbed him of his wife. He's determined to save others from the same fate. Whoops. Or he's a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill innocents to achieve his goal. He's kind of a deranged psychopath, actually. He's like poisoning everybody. He's deranged, for sure. So is that all we have to do? Yeah, we don't have any other deductions. Okay, so I guess we'll tell him our answer.
So, have you made up your mind?
This is a tough one. Do I help him? Do I help the deranged psychopath poison innocent people? Or do I help him and lie? Or do I think he deserves to die? There's no, like, go to police. It's just, like, kill him. Yeah, I'll help
Methods
him.
stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Okay. So, yeah, we are, we've got a flask of raisin. can tell Anna that he's the poisoner. The fish store. Yeah, so I need to go to the fish storage in Western Shells on Hawking between Warren and Liberty. Fish storage on Hawking between Warren and Liberty. Okay. Hawking and... Oh, I've already been there. Sure. Okay, so now we just need to find a... where are we right now? Right there. Okay, so we need to find a fast travel point, and then we can go to... right to it. Well... not incredibly happy with that choice, but... I mean, the Innsmouthers are bad news. We already know that. But we do know Darrell. We know Darrell Grimes at the fish storage place, so maybe he can be of help to us. Although is there a fast travel point somewhere around here? Be very helpful. Orion's Gentleman's Club. Oh, we get to go there at some point? That's cool. Let's see how they, trying to find a fast travel point, but I don't see one. Maybe if we go back to, we'll have to go back to the one near City Hall. And then we can get right over there. We've got some time left. We might be able to finish this off this episode. All right. So we want to go to the shells. We want to go up here. To go down Liberty.
Please, help me out.
Freaks. With his tentacle staff.
But the dusk of time is at hand. Here's the prophecy inscribed in the twilight.
There's our buddy Darrell. Hey, Darrell. Hello, Darrell.
Hello again, Darrell. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
What's up?
How's it going?
Still guarding this old piece of drock, as you can see.
I need inside.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Darrell, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you've got to skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Darrell, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place, forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Darrell.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed.
Wow. Darrell's a sucker. Holy cow, he's, Darrell just bought that hook, line, and sinker. It's like, you should run. You should run away. Poisoning the fish. Poisoning the fish. Darrell's nowhere to be seen. That seemed a little too easy. Was Darrell the only guard? That seemed a bit too... Oh, there you are. I've poisoned the fish.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Oakmont. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
Your turn.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
Do you know
You
Harriet
anything
Doe?
about Harriet Doe, a professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
No, you're a
Sorry,
psychopath.
that's confidential.
Huh. Well, keep your secrets if you wish. I won't press you.
All
Bye.
right. Well, we're headed off to the fish market. I think we still got time. We can go to the fish market. Talk to Fred. Why does it keep saying I've got mind's eye stuff to deal with? And, yeah, okay, sure. So let's find that fast travel point again.
Here's the prophecy inscribed in the twilight of the dark moon.
I'm just ignoring the weird street preacher guy, because... Alright, so we want to go to the fish market, which is down here. It's a bit foggy here since the last time I was in the...
What's your problem?
This is the place, right? Did I go to the right place? Oh, I didn't go to the right place. Oh, that's why I'm confused. Yeah, I thought I was going to the right place. Turns out it's not this area. Different area. It's okay. Fast travel makes it easy to get around. We need to go to the fish market, which was over here. Alright, fish market.
Choose wisely.
So, we want to go to the basement of the fish market. Seems like there's a basement, right? Is this basement? Nope. What are you chopping up here? You're really working hard on that fish, aren't you? That guy's dealing with an octopus. And of course there's a shark, because why not? Basement of the fish market. Are those crabs? Those are giant crabs. Those are giant crabs. Maybe I need to talk to this guy. No, he's just gonna stand there. Basement of the fish market. There isn't much here. it's around the corner somewhere. Or maybe it's... Man, there's just so much fish around here. Oh, there it is. Okay. I walked right by it. Why do they always put these barricades here? Alright. We will meet our contact, and then we will... Well, I think we're going to end it here, actually. This, we will meet our contact in the basement of the fish market and find out if he knows anything about the location of Professor Harriet Doe. This has been The Terrible Old Man, and I have been your host, the Manfromleng. If you enjoyed this content, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a great deal. And we will be back with more Sinking City shortly. But in the meantime... I hope that you have a fantastic day, so stay tuned.